Hey, it's Ajah. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I make videos for adults who are looking to try something new, get into something new, pivot from whatever they're doing, and might be feeling some hesitation or fear, some worry, like, I don't know, I might fail. So this video is for you, and all of my videos for you. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and let's get into it. Today's video is a response to another video I recently saw by Simply Key Simone. She made a video called Pros and Cons of Having Locks, and my video is going to kind of bounce off of that. I want to talk about pros and cons of DIYing your locks. So this is one of those something new things. I mean, for me, it's not that new, right? I've had my locks for about 3 years. But for those of you who are considering locks and considering doing it yourself, I want to give you the pros and cons of that journey. So let's get right into it. Number one, let's start with a pro and a con about preparing for installing your locks. I want to start with the cons, just like Simone did. Key Simone? Simply, I don't know her name, I'm sorry. But I want to start with the cons just like she did. The con about the preparation stage of getting ready to install your locks is that you have to research. You can't just hop right into it. I mean, you can, but then there's no guarantee about the outcome, right? So you have to do some research. You have to figure out things like size, technique, all of that, which can be a bit daunting, you know, just like any other task. It can be a bit overwhelming to even just consider doing that. Consider making your own big, possibly permanent change in your hair, and like, what if you mess up? Well, that brings us into the pro, though, is that you can do as much or as little research as you want to, as you feel comfortable before you start the process. The thing about going to a salon is that you don't really know what that person knows. And it's been my personal experience that a lot of times you go to a salon, you ask for a style, they tell you, yes, okay, I can do that. Can they really do it though? I guess you'll find out after you spend your money. So I really like DIY for locks because, like I said, I can take my time, learn everything I need to learn, and then do it myself, and I really trust me. And if I do make a mistake, it's nothing that can't be fixed later, but if I pay someone else and they make a mistake, I don't know. To me, that's gonna make me crazy. So weigh those pros and cons. Okay, number two, it's gonna be about the installation process. So the con about the installation process, sorry, let me check my notes. Yes, the con about the installation process is it's gonna take time and energy. There's not no cost to DIYing, right? It is a cost. The cost is of your own time and energy. That is the price you're going to pay. And undoubtedly, the time and energy that it takes to do your own installation is more, way more, than if you go to a professional and have them do it. So for me personally, it took me about a week to install my locks. And then I started with braid locks, but I decided I wanted to change to twist locks along my journey, and that took another month to switch it out, but I didn't have undone hair in the meantime. If you want to know more about that process and that journey, please check out my hair playlist on my channel. That is going to tell you like all the different steps that I've gone through. Like, check out those videos about my lock journey so far. But it definitely is a cost of your time and energy to do your own hair. But the pro to installing your own locks is you get to make decisions and nobody can tell you no. I've heard stories where women or men and non-binary folk, I've heard stories where people have gone to a salon, they've asked for a certain type or style of locks, and that person tells them,
your hair can't do that.
Whether they had a relaxer or just a loose hair texture, whether they had a tighter hair texture, or whether they just wanted a million gazillion locks and the person was too lazy to install that many. If you do it yourself, you don't have to worry about anyone telling you no, you can't. You know you can, right? You just have to make it happen. So it's in your hands, and that is, to me, the best positive part of all. And let's do number 3. It's my final. Just like Miss Key Simone did. She did 3 points. I'm going to do 3 points as well. The third point is maintenance. So on the con side, the negative side of maintenance is if you have not done enough of your own research, you might cause damage. I know, I just told you, oh my gosh, it's fine. Damage your own hair, you can always fix it. And you probably can. You can always fix it. If you can't fix it, guess what? Hair grows back. However, not everybody thinks about it like I do, and I understand that. So that would be a cause to do more research as opposed to less, right? Because if you don't know what you're doing, you can mess it up. And the other part about the other con about maintenance is just the fact that, like, you have to do it yourself. And if you've ever put your hair up in a bun for several days, weeks in a row because you just could not deal with the washing, the combing, the whatever, well, guess what? Locks are not going to completely free you from that. You're still going to be putting your hair up in a bun because you cannot deal with the frizz, the edges. Look, my hair needs to be retwisted right now, but I just don't feel like it. That is the con surrounding maintenance for DIY locks. However, you can always go to a professional just for the maintenance part. If you installed it yourself, you want to break, you can go to a pro and just be like, hey, just give me a quick retwist and that's all I need from you. Just saying. And then the pro about maintenance. Hold on, let me check my notes. The pro is that you can do it as often or as not often as you want, within reason. So, you know, my hair is borderline needs a retwist right now. Borderline, I say. Now, to me, this is acceptable. This is an acceptable way to walk around looking, so I'm not going to retwist it yet. I could, but I'm not. It's a choice. I get to make the choice. And the fact that I get to make the choice is wonderful. It's very freeing for me. I enjoy that. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna give it like another week at least. But I just want you guys to see that you get to choose, and getting to choose and getting to make up your own mind about your own hair. Autonomy is the pro. Autonomy is the pro. So of course there are many more pros and cons about locks. If you can think of some, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear your take on things. And if you want to hear more of my take on things, you can also leave that in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear next from me. And I would love to give you everything you want, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far to the end of the video, just know it's not because of the locks. It's not because of the pros and cons. It's because of me. I am giving you the information in a way that you like, and I'm in all of my videos. So you should just go ahead and subscribe, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. So bye.